Project Veritas, a investigative reporting, I would say, company. They put out content of issues, situations that the entities probably wouldn't want published. They divulge, they show, they highlight, they do exposés on garbage. Garbage that's being done. But the beautiful thing about Project Veritas is when they do this, they use the actual footage and the actual words coming out of the mouths of the people that they're covering. Yeah, they actually use undercover cameras and they catch the people talking. So it's kind of hard to deny. Kind of hard to deny that you said what you said. Well, you said it. People do it anyway, but it's to no avail to those who are unbiased, who are just looking. So Project Veritas recently, they did some undercover work where they talked to some Twitter employees. And these Twitter employees admitted that they've been shadow banning and censoring people with a conservative point of view. Yeah, on Twitter. So a shadow ban, let me explain shadow ban. Shadow ban is basically you'll be talking, but no one will see your talks, your tweets. You can tweet, but nobody will see your tweets. Okay? So it's like, well, that's not true. You won't come up in search results, okay? So people will see your tweets, but only if they go directly to your profile and see what you're tweeting. But as far as it coming up just randomly in other people's feeds, not so much.
The idea of the shadow ban is that you ban someone, but they don't know they've been banned because they keep posting, but no one sees their content. So they just think that no one's engaging with their content, when in reality no one's seeing it. I don't know if Twitter does this anymore.
How do you know if it's a bot and not a normal person?
You use machine learning. You look for Trump or America and you have like 5,000 like keywords to describe a redneck. And then you look and you like parse all the messages, all like the pictures, and then you look for like stuff that matches like that stuff.
So is it gonna like essentially ban certain mindsets and or people who could be negative?
No, it's not gonna ban the mindset. It's gonna ban like a way of talking.
So what did Twitters have to say about this censorship that they've been applying? That their employees, the employees of the company, not Project Veritas, not Tim Black, not some guy walking down the street, not some woman with an axe to grind, but actual employees of the company who say this is a practice that they partake in. Well, Twitter responds to conservative censorship expose by attacking Project Veritas for obtaining the footage. All right. Twitter has responded to Project Veritas' undercover investigation, which revealed employees at the company boasting about censoring conservatives by attacking the messenger. Now, this is, of course, written in a certain tonality, but I had to go to a right-wing site to see what they were saying about it, because sometimes you got to do that. That's how you get their side of the story. Now, listen. This is actually Twitter's own words. The individuals depicted in this video were speaking in a personal capacity and do not represent or speak for Twitter, claimed a Twitter spokesman in an email to Breitbart Tech. Now, I'm not a big Breitbart supporter, but they're right about this because, well, look, the Twitter employee who spoke about shadow banning and censoring conservatives, he may not have been speaking for the company, but he is speaking for himself as an employee of Twitter. Like, I don't care what the company says. If I go to I don't know, McDonald's and there's a mouse in my food, I don't care what the company says. I care about that employee who put that damn mouse in my food. I care about the person who's actually doing the function that's going to make me sick if I consume it, or doing the actual task that I'm complaining about. Yeah, the company might not agree with you peeing in the soup, but if the employee says we peeing in the soup, well, I'm sorry, I'm going to have to listen to that employee. Wouldn't you? Please tell me you listen to the employee, not listen to corporate telling you, well, according to our handbook here, it says right here, don't pee in the soup. We don't, we never pee in the soup. It's right here. But we just saw your employee said they pee in the soup. Okay. Now, Twitter continues, we deplore the deceptive and unhanded tactics by which this footage was obtained. and selectively edited to fit a predetermined narrative. Twitter is committed to enforcing our rules without bias and empowering every voice on our platform in accordance with the Twitter rules. Do tell. Y'all motherfuckers be tripping. Listen, man. It's not about how the information was obtained. It's about what the information contains. It's not about how they came about being exposed. It's about there is something to be exposed. I much don't care about how the guy gives me the information about who stole my wallet. I care about the son of a bitch who stole my wallet. That makes sense to y'all? I think that makes sense to y'all. That's because you're, regular, normal people who are not looking to deflect. You can worry about, look, Twitter, you can worry about dealing with the employees who told on you or told on their own selves or told on the actions of their work groups. But we ain't got time to listen to that. It neither matters. Neither here nor there. The truth is, since the Twitter, just like many other social media platforms, censor contrary narratives. They censor those with a contrary opinion. I, being an independent, not a Trump supporter, not a Democrat supporter, but just being a person who calls out BS when I see it, I've been a victim of it myself. How else do you explain rapidly moving to 50,000 followers in, a year and a half, 2 years? And now, in the last 9 months, being stuck at 53. And with tweets that reach thousands. So we know the jig is up. Time for you to accept it.